The Weardale Museum was set up in what used to be the manse of the adjoining High House Methodist Chapel in Isaacburn. A small gem of a museum packed with a huge array of items that show the history and heritage of the Dale. But as times have changed and the opportunity came to buy the chapel, we wanted to record the end of this era of the museum and celebrate a new beginning. We start the tour in the Weardale miners' family kitchen, set up to show life in Victorian times when water would have been carried in from a pump and all the cooking was done on the fire. The family would have spent nearly all of their time in this room. And over the years, lots of memorabilia of Weardale lives has been gathered. These tiny boots were once worn by little Alice, the only daughter in a family of sons, who died when a small child. Her mother kept and treasured them. Life was not always easy. Houses were difficult to keep clean, and in the countryside, the constant presence of bugs and rodents. Over here we have a cockroach trap, and also a mouse trap that could catch a few at a time. Winter evenings might have been spent making clippy or proddy mats. Once even the oldest clothing was too shabby to wear, it would be cut into strips, pushed through a hessian cloth and made into a rug. Next door, we have the Wesley Room, dedicated to the influence that Methodism has had on people in the Dale. It is named after the famous Methodist leader, as he visited Weardale many times and preached both inside and outside the chapel, as well as many other places in Weardale. The map shows his journeys on horseback. Methodism was very strong in North East England, and many villages in the Dale had more than one chapel. The little harmonium would have been used to lead the hymn singing. Our collections include not only information about how Methodism was organised, but many objects celebrating John Wesley's life. Upstairs are the main collections of the museum, reflecting many areas of life in the Dale. Going up the stairs, we pass a beautiful Durham quilt made by Amy Ems. Lead mining took place in the Dale from Roman times, and it has left many scars on the landscape. The rear room houses an eclectic mix of exhibits, many of these celebrating the mining and mineral heritage of the Dale. Pieces of fluorspar mined locally, which miners would make into attractive fluorspar boxes, and information on the mines themselves. The prehistorical era of the Dale is shown in the displays of stone tools and implements, but there are also finds from Roman Britain and later periods of history. During times when lead mining was in a decline, many Dale's people decided to emigrate. So we tried to tell some of their stories, along with some profiles of famous Dale's people. We also commemorate the lives of men from all across the Dale that were lost in the 2 World Wars. Coming through to the front room, we have Our Lady showing off a beautifully quilted gown, although she does frighten some small children. We house here the books of the Westgate Subscription Library, set up in a nearby village. And taking the focal point of the room is the Weirdo Tapestry, made by 6 local ladies in 2005. It depicts the history of Weardale in great detail. In here we also have information on the local railways, our photograph collection, and our family history resources. Over many years, information has been collected and collated and has been entered into a major genealogical database. This now holds information on over 70,000 individuals and 500 interconnected Weardale families. It brings together information from census returns, baptisms, marriage and burial registers, graveyard memorials, wills and many other sources. the museum gets contacts from all over the world asking for help with family history research. As we develop the new Weardale Museum and Heritage Centre, many of our exhibits will be in new displays in the chapel. So we will be reconfiguring the museum. We are setting up a new family history resource room with more room for research. The kitchen, though, will remain very much as it is, but upstairs will be divided into an archive and workspace, and part of it into a Victorian bedroom. This tour is to be a reminder of 35 years of work by dedicated volunteers and a celebration of their love of the heritage of Weardale.